11 in the match for Gohar seals Gloucestershire win. Gloucestershire took control of the match on day 2 as their spinners left Durham's batters struggling. The visitors crumbled from 109 for 5 to 140 all out, and the hosts had played their way into a lead, albeit a slim one, with just 4 wickets in hand when they'd resume on day 2. That was quickly just 3, Ollie Price well taken by David Bedingham off Travaskis. The lead was into double figures when they put 150 on the board, Tom Price and George Scott striking up a partnership with boundaries flowing. They took the score as far as 174 when Travaskis struck for his 5th, another Price sent packing, trapped in front by the spinner. Scott too followed with no change to the score, out LBW to Rain. The hosts were being held back so far. Payne and Zafar showed no fear though. They counter-attacked for the final wicket and took their lead past 50. And soon, the score was up to 200 runs. Durham's momentum drying up just when they were on the cusp of wrapping up the innings. Zafar finally fell for 30 to Coughlin to leave Gloucestershire all out for 218. Their lead, a handy 78. An electric knock from Graham Van Buren at number 5 had set the tone for Gloucestershire. His 62 made up a decent proportion of the advantage that they now enjoyed, but he'd been well supported down the order by Price, Khan and Payne, who coped well under pressure on day 2. There was time for Durham to chip 17 off the lead before lunch. A boundary for each man helped them to the mark, but there would be more work to do after the break. Lees couldn't help them, out LBW to Zafar Khan for 9 shortly after the break. Jones too fell cheaply, a real mix-up in the middle taken advantage of by Bracey, who ran out the other Durham opener. There was no change to the score when Borthwick was trapped in front by the Gloucestershire spinner for his 2nd of the innings, and they were still shy of 40 when Payne found Eckersley's edge. Durham trailing by 39 for the loss of 4 wickets now. There was a 3rd for Khan when Bedingham was trapped in front. The visitors were coming unstuck, and they were still 19 behind when Khan had Coughlin caught by Van Buren, the hosts now really pushing for an innings win. Graham Clark took Durham to within 7 of making Gloucestershire bat again, but Khan wasn't going to be denied. Clark bowled for 17, defences beaten, and the spinner had another fifer and 10 in the match. Rain and Travaskis held on and pushed Durham into the lead, 7 runs ahead at tea, but with just 3 wickets in hand. Travaskis couldn't hold on for long after the break, caught behind for Khan's 6th. Potts and Rain though fired back, both men hit out and took the score to 3 figures. The lead was up to 47 when Van Buren had them down to their last wicket. Potts trapped in front for 14. And Rushworth couldn't add to the total, bowled by Van Buren. He aimed a big swipe across the line. Durham all out for 131. Gloucestershire set 54 to win. For the 2nd time in the match, spin had run through Durham's order. Zafar Gohar Khan with 6 for 51 and 11 for 101 in the match. A new career best return to add to his crucial runs scored earlier in the day. Rain had been left stranded, his 38 the top score of the innings. They were heading for defeat, but could they at least make it to day 3? Hammond and Dent made short work of it. They quickly found their way into the 30s as the ball was smashed into and over the ropes. But they couldn't get there unbeaten. Hammond looked to send Rushworth soaring over the ropes, his shot vertical, Eckersley underneath it. And he had another in his next over. Durham defiance typified by the stalwart bowler. Dent out, LBW for 22. Travaskis made it 3, Zafar Gohar unable to win it for his side, out for a duck. But Gloucestershire sealed the win with ease. Bracey with a quick single off the spin of Travaskis took them to the magic number of 54. They were the 2nd Division 2 side to win inside 2 days after Essex's demolition of Northamptonshire in Chelmsford earlier. The win was largely thanks to another impressive performance from Zafar Gohar Khan. He was surely the man of the match, who'd guided them to their 8th win of the season. A great red ball campaign signed off in emphatic style.